안녕하세요 여러분. I'm Valentini라고 합니다. What's up everybody? What is up my fellow geniuses? How's the day going? How's life treating you? Are you feeling satisfied with your life? Because I'm not. Listen, hear me out, alright? So, something I'm working on, alright, is instead of me talking about every little detail of my life and all the things that I'm feeling on my social medias like Instagram and TikTok, I'm working on actually getting on here and making them into YouTube videos, because the vlog style of my YouTube channel is supposed to be heavily based on me talking, right? Me talking about my life, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do to become successful, this, that, and the third, right? All right, so I'm literally just about to like freaking talk, all right? Talk about me, talk about my life, the things I'm going towards and all that, all right? So a couple of different things. So first of all, I just ate this oatmeal. It's behind this computer actually I'm filming on. And I saw a gnat and that ticked me off. There's been so many gnats in here just because I bought fresh fruit and made the mistake of thinking that the fresh fruit would last. With these gnats, they like spawned. I think they just spawned off of these bananas that I bought. And they've just fucking been here eating up all the fruit that I've had. And so it's like, damn, can I even keep fruit in here? And then I have this bag of lettuce that just fucking froze in the fridge. Like, how is a bag of lettuce gonna freeze inside of the fridge? Not the freezer, in the fridge. The refrigerator. It froze in the refrigerator, and that shit had me fucked up, and I was really upset. And I really been wanting this salad because I bought these croutons to go with it. And now I can't make my salad because the shit is frozen. And now it's getting translucent as it's thawing. And it's fucking weird. I tried to thaw it out last night. It looks fucking disgusting. So I'm trying to figure out if I should try to even eat it, or if I should just throw it away and take that L of like the $2.60 or $1.62, something like that I spent on it. But I'm like, yo, I literally am fucking like not doing great financially just yet. And I say that because I know I'm about to be, right? Like, look at how relaxed I'm sitting right now. I know I'm about to be fucking rich, right? So, prayers up towards that. But I'm feeling pretty confident about that, right? Nonetheless, it's like I still have these current issues, right? So this is a current issue, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, like I have to figure out how to balance my shit for the next fucking like week or whatever. I've been wanting pizza so bad, but I'm like, yo, vegetables is important. So I was like, damn, I could eat this salad, but it's nasty. Maybe I'm gonna have to take that L. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just need to take the L. And then also I saw my ranch was low, and I was like, damn, like, was I trying to have ranch with it or my little salad dressing with it? And I'm like, damn, maybe I don't even have enough salad dressing to even have a good salad anyways. Cover up the taste of the nasty translucence from that. I don't even know if I have enough for that. And I'm like, damn, that shit has me fucked up. All right, another thing. So I just made like a bunch of reels on Instagram for my songs that I put out. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of like annoying because I feel like what I keep doing is oh God, I have to make sure I'm recording. I feel like I keep starting and stopping things on accident without really noticing. So like when it comes to dancing reels and like dancing TikToks and like stuff like that, like it wasn't even me intentionally being like, yeah, I'm not gonna do dance TikToks anymore. I just ended up being like, oh, I have all these other ideas, and then forgetting to make the dance ones, and then also just being like, oh, I have to find a nice place to dance at, when like, I was watching this viral ass dance video, this dude that keeps going viral yesterday, and like he's dancing in his bathroom, and I just remembered how I used to make all these dances in my bathroom, and I used to post them on my Instagram, and they were doing well, but I was just so impatient. I was so embarrassed because I knew that the people around me could see it, and I was like, oh, like I gotta get better before I even blah 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 blah. And it's like, yo, that like if I would have just kept going with certain things, then I would be so much further than I am. Even as I say that now, I'm like, this is just, as I'm talking, that alone is a sign for me to continue like posting on my YouTube channel like how I want to really be posting on here. That and with my ASMR channel. Yo, my throat feels like it's fucking closing up, y'all, while I'm talking. I gotta get some water. I'm sorry, and I can't really, well, I could try to edit this video, but the thing is, this computer doesn't like to export shit, and my phone doesn't like to export shit because I don't have any storage space. So I'm sorry, but y'all gonna have to like hang on for sola una segundo, por favor, parce que je need water real quick. I'll sing for you in the meantime. Oh wow, da-da. Oh wow, da-da. Oh wow. I know you love me, I know you care. You show whenever What are you saying? Is there another one? Look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 no, like, baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine. When I was 13, all right, thank y'all for your all's patience on that. But yeah, so basically trying to like make sure I'm posting, you know, in the way that's conducive to my success, being consistent despite the odds, you know what I'm saying? And there are odds. It feels me like it gets frustrating. It really does. Like there's so much stuff going on with these like jobs right now. Like I literally left a job because I refuse to continue to be disrespected. And it's like when I'm disrespected and I feel like I have to go into work expecting to be disrespected, which should never happen. It should never happen. But I get anxious, and that anxiety like is so draining, you know, like, and it makes it really hard for me to even just like focus on things after work, because I'm fucking thinking about the fact that you want to be disrespectful to me while I'm at work, and how I'm gonna handle that, and how I'm gonna keep my cool, and how I'm gonna blah 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 blah, when really you're the problem and you shouldn't be acting like that, right? So I started this new job and got disrespected by 2 different people the same day that were both managers, and I was just like, what is going on? And I feel like the universe is just showing me like, yo, you have to work for yourself. You have to work for yourself. It's not about the amount of money that can be made. At this point, it's like, yo, I don't think there's any amount of money that can make me stomach disrespect. There isn't. There is not. And so with that being said, it's like, yo, this whole like overdrive has been going on where I'm like, okay, like I absolutely have to monetize what it is that I'm doing, whether it be my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, like I have multiple things that I can do, you know what I mean? My Instagram, my TikTok, like, but it's like, what do I really want to do? You know what I'm saying? What can I do right now? What is practical for me? And it's like YouTube, of course, like my ASMR channel, this channel, Almost World, which is like very personal for me, you know what I'm saying? That's practical, as well as my ASMR channel. That's very practical. These both have the high potential to go viral. Like it could happen at any point in time, honestly. Any point in time they can go viral and they can just start doing fucking great. And I'll be balling out here and I'll be fucking chilling, having a nice ass house with my friends and just fucking creating all the time, traveling, fucking making these dope ass vlogs for you. And you know what I'm saying, going off, it can happen at any time. You know, I'm very optimistic about it, and I don't limit myself, so it can happen at any point in time. So I think it's really important for me to continue to do that, because even if, like, I know, I really believe that a lot of things will happen, like, soon, like this. But let's say that it was, like, 10 years down the line. If I were to post every week, that would be better than me, like, only posting, excuse me, once every 6 months or something like that, or like once a month, which I have to get better, y'all. Like, as I said, I'm like, all right, I gotta stop playing. Like, I gotta start doing this. Every time I want to talk on my Instagram or my TikTok, I'll just come here and do this instead, because this is what it's supposed to be. All right. What's it called? I feel like I shouldn't have moved that. I don't know why. I don't know. It's fine. It's straight. All right. So let me get this water. I don't want this to spill. So yeah, I'm thinking about that, and I've been thinking about Outcast Connect, thinking about what I can do, that is within my control, you know what I mean? I don't have to spend any money for necessarily, or just things that I don't have to spend much money for. And I've just been like, yo, like, I meditate, you know what I mean? I could just hold a meditation every morning or whenever. I could, you know, put all this. Oh, and that's another thing. My music, I have so much fucking music out, right? And I finally have DistroKid, so I'm able to actually put out my music to like all these platforms, right? And so I you know, from the streams, they put ads in between this stuff, right? So I get money from those streams, and like, those songs are really good. like the songs that I put out are really good. So it's like they have the high potential to do really well if I just show the world that they exist. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll see me in this outfit, like dancing to a bunch of the songs this morning. And it was just like, I just did a bunch of like little reels and stuff. And I'm like, bro, like, can I do this every day? Like, I just want this shit to fucking go viral immediately. Like, immediately. Because I don't want to be out here having to even think about going in somewhere at a time not specified by me to go deal with someone else's disrespect. What? It doesn't make sense. It's odd. It's weird. And I'm not into it. I'm not here for it. And I don't want to do it. And so, yeah, I'm like, yo, how can I make this happen immediately? Because to be 1,000 with you, like, I want $3 million by the end of the summer. And I'm not playing. Like, I know that, like, there's a lot of people that limit themselves and tell themselves they can't do things, that they can't achieve things, that it's impractical to do X, Y, Z. But for me, I'm like, I've seen way too many people do it to not believe that I can do it too. All right. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like the universe just keeps telling me, like, yo, don't limit yourself, don't limit yourself, don't limit yourself, because, bro, I have too many fucking skills. Like, there's too many skills that I have, right? And I'm not the only person that's like this either. It's like, you probably have mad skills that you're fucking chilling on right now. Like, you're chilling, but don't be chilling. Like, my quote right now is no more chilling. Like, I was been telling my best friend the past 3 days, like, yo, no more chilling. I'm not chilling anymore. Like, I don't need to chill anymore. I need to put the work into what it is that I want to succeed. Like, I've been chilling because I've been so exhausted after being at these places that hate me, apparently. It's like, it's not even like I start off hating these places. It's like they start off hating on me, fucking with me, draining me. And so it's like, with that drain comes me starting to like hate it back. It's like, but it's like, no more chilling, because if I put, you know, effort and love and care and fucking like my best into what it is I actually want to do, things that I want to see succeed, the things that God put in my head to make reality, then like, yo, it's just pure joy. You know what I mean? Like, it's joy. It's not even on some shit where it's like, oh, you know, I fucking need to chill because I've been fucking so exhausted off doing this bullshit. It's like, no, I fucking love what I do. Like, being on stages and shit, like fucking creating songs, creating viral ass videos, creating dance videos, creating fucking thought concept videos, like just talking, you know, podcasts, shit like that. Like, I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that I care about, that I really enjoy. Film, like music videos. Speaking of that, I should probably make a music video. I really need to like get back into just trying to make music videos for myself and like growing for myself with that. But yeah, it's like, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. My phone is fucked up. My phone is off because, like, with this new update, it wouldn't update. Like, it just would not update. And then it somehow turned off my service because it wouldn't update. And so when that happened, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel my service. I'm not going to renew it. I'll just let it time out because it's not working anyway. And this phone won't update. So then after that, you know, it's been off. It's been hard, you know, to try to even fucking use it. You know, it's been a little dangerous because, you know, if I'm trying to go somewhere, then, you know, I don't have it. You know, I can't contact anyone, you know, unless I'm on Wi-Fi. And it's just been like, okay, like, that's a little stressful. You know what I mean? And then, what's it called? I can't buy a new one. I tried to go buy a new one. This guy was just fucking a salesman head ass. And I was like, bro, like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, no, I gotta get out of here because you're fucking weird. Like, keep asking me all these personal questions. When I'm asking you questions, you're giving me unclear answers. Like, nigga, answer me. What? So that shit pissed me off. Didn't get a phone. But it's good that I kept that money because I have to pay my rent. And like attempt to eat food. I have $40 solid where I'm like, all right, I can spend this money in the next like week and a half or whatever, which is like not good. It's not a good amount of money, but it's like, bruh, like, I don't know. It's like, I have content club today, right? It's at Rosie's Garden, 5 p.m. I invited all these people. I ended up accidentally inviting a bunch of people like last minute. Just, I don't know why it just like suddenly occurred to me that like I can just reach out to all these people that I didn't reach out to. I don't know if I was being a wimp before, or I don't even know. But I started reaching out to people last night. Some people were like, yeah, I'll come. Some people were like, didn't respond to it. And it always feels weird to me when people don't respond to me. I'm like, why? What? Like, it just makes me like, what? Like, what? What? I don't know, man. It feels weird. It makes me feel very weird. It really does. And honestly, like, the thing is this, right? Sometimes I'll ask people, I'll be like, yeah, that made me feel weird. Am I weird for that, right? And sometimes I'll get answers where it's like, yeah, people are just like XYZ. Excuse that gnat. See, this is what I'm saying, the fucking gnats. But anyway, people will be like, yeah, people are like XYZ, right? And I'm like, yeah, but that's not like normal. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, like, if I were in person and just like straight up ignored you about something, right? Like, that shit's weird. And that actually happened to my friend the other day. Like, somebody just straight up ignored her to her face. That shit's weird. That shit happened to me, unfortunately, the other day as well. Like, in person, someone just straight up ignoring me while I'm writing your face. That shit is weird, right? It's weird. And so it's like, when we do this shit, like, with the internet, and I think that shit's fucking weird. I'm sorry, I think that's just weird. It's different if you didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have the time to respond, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, bro, like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just, that shit pisses me off. But yeah, so hopefully we're gonna get a good turnout. Honestly, I'm hoping that the content that we create today, I hope that it's like some inspiring content. It's gonna be like style. It's the theme of the day. It's gonna be a vibe. Everybody that invited is fucking cool as shit. You know, everybody that I've invited so far, I see creative genius in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that I didn't reach out to just because it was so last minute. It was like late as fucking night. It was like booty call hours. I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to make y'all feel like that. Like, I still took that risk. For some people, like, I'm not even trying to be like weird. It's just, I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl sometimes. So like, it was just late. But there was a couple guys where I was like, I'm not gonna even just give that impression, you know what I'm saying? And like, especially if they have like a girlfriend. Like, there's this one dude who I wanted to invite him, but I was like, bro, like, nah. I just feel like that would just be weird. Also, I low-key fell asleep, so there came a point where I was like, oh, well, maybe I should just go to sleep instead of trying to pull an all-nighter, trying to get this shit done, you know what I mean? Like, so, excuse me. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes well today. You know, I'm pretty excited about it. I feel like the club itself, like the concept for it, is already just fucking great. Outcast Connect, like, content club, like, whoa, that shit is just fucking cool. So yeah, hopefully we make some dope TikToks, do maybe some dance TikToks, a YouTube video. I actually want to have everyone try like this candy with me on there. Like, I think that would be cute for like an ASMR, you know. And we could also do like a little podcast moment on here. That shit would be fucking cool. Yeah, and then, you know what, let's switch it up. I want to talk about something. So, boys, guys, men, you know, me personally, I feel like my experience with men is like, I find it a bit confusing, right? And I think it's because, like, a lot of times I find myself dressing in a way that's feminine, right? And so it's like, I'll expect that men would be more like, you know, like, in my face, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, you're so pretty, like, can I take you on a date, blah, 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 right? But I feel like, another thing I'm realizing recently is that what I consider to be men, I'm not considering the guys, whenever I'm like, oh, no one asked me out, I'm not considering the guys that ask me out that I'm not interested in, which, now that I think about it, like, or I guess not ask me out, but guys that, like, show interest, there we go. Because for some reason, guys don't ask you out. Like, is this normal? It's just me. That's what I'm saying. My experience with men is, like, weird to me. Because I'm like, why are they, like, what? Like, I don't know. I think another thing that, like, really confuses me is I've, like, listened to comedians that are, like, studs, right? Like, studs. And they'll just be talking about how, like, guys will still ask them out, right? And I'm like, oh, my God. Studs get asked out. But I don't I don't get asked out. It makes me feel weird. It really does. I'm like, oh my God. Like, because I be looking at myself, I'm like, oh no, you know, look at my teeth, like my little lips or whatever, you know. Little face, cute. Got my nose, it's all cute and shit. And I'm like, okay. Like, and then look at this leg. This is a gorgeous leg right here. It's a nice leg. And I'm just like, yeah, like I'm cute, I'm pretty, like what? Like why don't guys like approach me? And it's like I find that, you know, I am intimidating or whatever. And I don't know, something I wonder recently is if like when people really see what I'm on, if they just feel like, damn, I can't keep up, you know what I'm saying? Or if they feel like less attracted to me because I'm so fucking on it. I don't know, because like even the other day, this dude comes up to me. He's like, you know, we're chatting a little bit, you know, and we were talking. I was telling him like about my day, all this stuff is going on. He's like, give me this advice, whatever. Excuse me. Then I start showing him like all the stuff I'm doing, and it's like I see this shift in people's eyes when I'm like showing them like all this stuff, and I'll just be talking about like what I'm trying to do. And it's like I'm a very passionate speaker. That's another thing. I do curse when I talk. I'm like, I'm trying to fucking be great. Like I'm trying to fucking be like this. Like, yo, this is what the fuck it is. I don't know if that's a turn off, you know, but I'm kind of like, why would that be a turn off? Like a passionate speaker, I feel like that's fucking cool. If anything, like, is that an echo? I think I have an echo going on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I just find it confusing. I find it odd. I'm like, I'm too fine. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, when it comes to guys, I feel like girls try to approach them when they see the, like, success in their eyes, right? But it's like, I guess guys aren't like that, or like, I don't know. I've had a couple other guys that like, approached me, and like I just kind of like I didn't really respond. Maybe it's a cycle, I don't know, but like I was just like, oh, you know, like kind of sidestepped, you know, what they were saying, because like sometimes I'll see these manipulative guys approach me, but it's like I can see it on them already, you know what I mean? Like it's something about like, no, I'm gonna get into it. Sometimes it's about the focus of their eyes, like the intensity within their eyes, the focus of their eyes, the things that they talk about, the way that they're assessing you. You can see how they're assessing you when they speak. And then the things that they say, it's like, are they saying things that come from the heart, or are they saying things that they can tell that you would like because you've been talking more? They'll get you talking more, they let you speak. And it's almost like, not so much that they're a good listener, but it comes off like they're a good listener, right? Because they are listening, that's the thing. They are, like, listening. But it's, like, more so, it's not so much of, like, a heart-to-heart connection, because I would feel that, right? But it's, like, this cold, they're using these cues that give you, like, good listening cues, but the connection, like, the emotional aspect and the aspect that you can't put on zeros and ones is not dialed in, and you can read it on their body physically, but you can also just feel it in the air. So there's a couple of manipulative guys that I'll see reach out to me, and I'm like, why are you trying to fuck with me? It's because you see me in my feelings and shit. Like, you know, I be in my emotions. Like, I be in my emotions, but I'm also intelligent. Like, I'm also smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. Like, I see you, like you've been seen. I'm not going to tell you you've been seen, because something I've learned is that I can't show you that. But, yeah, so that shit is weird to me. There was this guy who I, like, immediately liked him when I fucking first met him, like, the first day. So I, like, went up to him later that day, and I, like, asked him for his Instagram, and it was, like, weird. Like, he, like, didn't really, like, look me in the eye when I asked him for his Instagram, and he just kind of, like, typed it in and, like, gave me my phone back and, like, fucking paid attention to his conversation. I was like, okay, like, that was weird. I don't know if I made him nervous. I don't know. Maybe I'm not picking up on these cues when I should. Like, I feel like maybe I'm picking up the cues, like, late. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm like, oh, like, what? I don't know. It's like, if someone gives me cues in the beginning that they might be attracted to me, like the little intense eye contact and shit, and they fucking, you know, do like this and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, oh, you know, they think I'm as attractive as I think they are, right? Or if they're checking on, the things that I do, keeping up with my story heavy, shit like that. I'm like, oh, they might just be nervous to approach me. I'm a fucking alpha ass, head ass. So I don't give a shit. If I want you, I'll fucking talk to you, my guy. Like, it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? So, I will, like, approach him. I'll just be like, hey, like, blah, blah, blah. And so there was this dude where I asked him, I was like, yeah, like, I was like, I don't know. Like, he sent me his music and shit. I was like, that shit was fucking... It's so good, it's, like, fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? And, oh my gosh, bro, like, I was being funny, right? I was being funny, but also flirty. So when he sent me his music, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with you already. Oh my gosh, hold on, now I fucked this up. Fuck, there we go. Oh shoot. Zoot. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Zoot. Alright, so sorry about that. So yeah, that's what I said, because I was like being funny, but I was like also letting him know, like, yo, I'm interested in you, and also your music's fucking crazy, like, this is so good. And it was fucking great. It was fucking great. It really was. I was shook. Me and Rel were like in here working on the spiritual dollar store that night. It was like the same day we came up with the spiritual dollar store stuff. And yeah, and so I forgot what he said after that. I think he said like thank you or something like that. And then I was like, how old are you? Because I was like trying to figure out like how old he was, because like he looks like he could be between like fucking 18 to like fucking 23, right? And I'm like, I can't tell how old he is. People usually think I'm older than I am. So I'm like, let me just ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he just didn't respond. And I was like, whoa, that's like a hard ignore. Like, there was no like flirtation back. There was no like, oh, I'm this. Oh, I was like, I'm 20. How old are you? Right? And he just didn't say anything. And like, I was like, oh my God, like that fucking hurts. Like, ouch. Cause like, I thought you were so attractive, but like, you just didn't even fucking, you were like, bitch, I'm not even gonna respond to you. And then it was weird cause I like saw him again in person. And like, I was kind of hurt cause like, I catch feelings fast on the low. And it's made me wonder if I come off like a player, because like, some of the people that I've been interested in like know each other now, right? Because like fucking Charlotte, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm like, do I seem like a player? Because like I'll have to go on this thing where I like let this go, you know what I'm saying? Then like, okay, like I'm letting this go because this person's not interested, but I do have to find someone else. Like, I'm not about to fucking like what? Like, it's like it hurts whenever I'm rejected by someone or feel rejected. It's like, no, if I really like you, that shit hurts. It doesn't mean that it stops hurting, but I can also like after some time just be like, yeah, you know, I have mad options. It's a whole world out here, you know what I'm saying? So even if I end up liking your friend, like that doesn't mean that I'll like your friend less. It's just that like I liked you first, but you didn't fuck with me, so I'll fuck with someone that fucks with me. Like Rock has this quote. I wrote this shit down. Rock said, I only fuck with people that fuck back. And it's fucking true. Like, I fuck with people that fuck back. Like, you don't fuck with me back? Alright, cool. So I'll fuck with someone else. Like, but like I don't know. Anyways. So I saw him again. And we'll get into the details of this another time. It's not like it's crazy deep or anything like that. But, I saw him again, and then like he came up to me and I was talking to this girl, and this girl just told me that like, you know, he went on this date with her and that she like egged him. I was like, oh my God, like I feel fucking lame. First of all, you rejected this man and this man rejected me, so he was already, it's like a rejection line, but I'm at the end, so I got shitted on the most. You know what I mean? I was like, ew, I feel like fucking weird. So, but they apparently had went on a date. So I'm like, oh my God, like he was like pursuing you. Like y'all were like actually, y'all had the potential to be something. Me, I was just like, oh, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fucking talented and fine and shit. That's my type. Like, let's go. He really was full of my type too. Like full life my type. he had parts of being my type, like fucking. Anyways, we'll get into that. We'll get into my type another time. But yeah, so it was fucking weird and it was awkward. And then he like turned around and like fucking punched the air in between me and this girl. It was like, yo, like, how's it going? I was like, me and her were just like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? And then he was like, yo, like, you know, I still haven't forgotten about collabing with you, but I just like forgot to. But I just was like, oh, okay. All right. That shit was so awkward, yo. Shit was awkward. It really was. And after that, like, I'll still be fucking like listening to his shit, because his shit is fucking delicious. Like, his music is fucking delicious. I'm trying not to sing it right now, so yeah, I don't know who I'm talking about. But that shit is fucking great. And honestly, my guy's gonna be mad successful. That's why I like him. You know, I'm attracted to people that fucking are on their shit. You know what I'm saying? That like they're not sitting on their potential. They're not waiting around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my type. Like, that's at the end of it all, that's my type. Like, I like guys that are fucking after their shit. They know what it is. They know what it is. Because I'm like that, you know? And so, but that, I should even take that for myself and just be like, yeah, that's probably what makes me attractive myself, because I'm on my shit too. And, but yeah, anyways, so there was that. That shit was weird. And then there was this other dude who, like, I found him attractive recently. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? See what he's doing. Okay. All right, I see you. And, like, I sent him this message the other day, just, like, joking about something. He just, like, fucking didn't, like, read it. And it was just like, what? I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't even know what to, like, feel or think about shit like this. Because I'm like, what was the reason? Like, that fucking thing, like, what was the reason? It's like, it just pisses me off. Because I'm like, yo, like, you don't know I'm that bitch? Like, do you see me? Like, I'm that bitch, yo. Like, I'm a Valentine. Like, what the fuck? Like, like, that shit is weird to me. Oh my gosh. Also, just as I said that, I was like, girl, you have $40. And it's like, it's funny because, like, it looks funny. It's like, I'm aware, you know what I mean? But also, I'm like, look at me, like, I'm not the $40. I'm not the $40. I'm me. It's like, I have too much shit that's like, bro, like, you see me? Like, you see me? Like, what? It's me. How can you even act like this when it's me? Like, I don't understand it. But anyways, y'all, I will see y'all later. Adios. Bye.